Hey, this is Tara Pullman. I am going to show y'all these beautiful little color cards come in the Mary Kay starter kit. So I'm going to show y'all this look. So this is Green Eyes. So there are these beautiful colors that all come in there, and it actually gives you really great instruction on how to put on these colors. But I'm going to do that a little bit as well today. So I already have one half done because I'm doing a little bit of a Data Diva look. So that's really fun. The colors that we're going to be using are Sunlit Rose, Merlot Blossom, Rosy Nude, and Rosewood, and we're actually going to bump that up a little bit too. So first thing I'm going to do is actually I have our eye primer on our cream brush, and I am going to just tap this over my eyelid. And I will say you want to do maybe one eye at a time if you're using this, because you do want, and if y'all kind of see, like I kind of want it a little tacky. It's going to pick up more pigment when it is a little tacky, and it'll go on clear, so don't worry, like, oh my gosh, is it going to be white? No. You can use concealer as well. Both of those work great. It's a preference. You're going to have to find out your preference and what you like more. I have a little bit of oily eyelids, so I feel like concealer sometimes feel a little heavy. I am going to use one of our older brushes, and this is the Sunlit Rose. So I'm coming in right here with this color. That is our Sunlit Rose. And that one, I am just going to tap right on my lid. I'm going to tap that all over my lid and pat it all over. I do already have foundation. So this is this is like if you have already had your makeup on for work and you're going for happy hour, or you have a date night with your husband and you just got to go straight there. And our eyeshadows are very nice and gentle, so you don't have to blend as hard as maybe other people's eyeshadows. So y'all saw just with gentle tapping and the amount of color that came on with that. So our pigments are fantastic. I am going to come back with our creaser brush, and I'm going to go into the Merlot, which is that dark. Pretty much says what it's going to do. And I went ahead and put all of these colors in our Amazing Compact, which one half can stay empty, and you can put your little mini brushes in there, or you can fill it with contour colors, which is what I like to do. So that's super fun. And I am just going to follow from tip of eye to tip of eyebrow. This is that line. You can blend a little outside that line, but you do not want to go too far or you're going to droop your eye. So be really careful that. I also have really large eyes, so I have a lot of real estate to work with. If you have deeper set eyes, you're not going to be able to go as dark as I do. And you might want to work with your consultant and pick a lighter shade. But since we're playing with our color card today, this is what we're going to do. And I'm just going to very gently tap. Now, I think for a day look, this is a really great shade. And either you can clean that brush off and blend a little. And so it's a little bit lighter than this side, because I just wanted to show y'all that, and I wanted to kind of finish up that look a little bit. I'm going to come back with Blossom, which is a matte shade. I do my matte, or not my matte, but my light shade always needs to go underneath the brow. If y'all saw right when I did that, it pretty much just raised my eyelids, and that is a really big deal. Also, if you go a little overboard on your shadowing, this light shade is going to help you blend things down. So maybe you're like, oh my God, I went too bad. Don't freak out, it's okay. Just give yourself a hot minute and go in there and calm it down just a little bit, okay? And blending with eyeshadow is key. So that's one of the things I always tell people. I was like, it's okay. And it's not a tattoo. So if it doesn't work out, we can just wash it off. It's not a big deal. We have a great eye makeup remover for that. So I'm just blending that in. Now, mascara. And honestly, I'll kind of do that real quick. So y'all see that. We have our Ultimate Mascara. So I don't have any eyeliner or anything like that on with my right eye. And I have a fresh mascara. So I'm going to take off some of the excess right quick. A little too much product right at the beginning. And I have my bottom lashes done, but then jiggle at the base, bring through, and I kind of blink through my lashes. I also don't forget the top lashes too. If you really want to really increase that look, it's nice to be able to do the top of your lashes as well. And this is just our ultimate. It does come in our starter kit, so that's one of the reasons I'm using this. And I have mascara on my lid, but don't you worry. I'm going to show y'all what to do with that. So I did contour. I used our lovely blush brush to contour a little bit, but I'm going to come back and just kind of let this mascara dry for a hot minute before I go messing back in that area. And I'm putting Rosy Nude, which is a beautiful natural color, cheeks. And I'm just going to kind of blend. I know some people always want to go back. Whatever. It's a preference. It's okay. But you don't want to go past the pupil of your eye. You don't want to bring your blush in too far. You're going to go from pupil of your eye out, and you're going to go along that cheekbone, okay? And I'm weird, I'll smile when I do that. So I'm sure other people do. You're like, where's the blush going? Because where you smile is where your blush. I mean, if you naturally got hot or were working out or anything, you're following that natural blush line of your cheek. And I know some people just do it on the apple of their eye. I like to blend it out. So that's, again, a preference. And you can always come back with a little bit of highlighter. Throw it just like right there on the tips of your cheeks, maybe on your nose. Super fun. Okay, so I got the blush going on. And I've given my mascara a little bit of time to dry. So if I wanted to bump this up to a day look or evening look, so we already have our day look. And if you there's a little bit of mascara there, I'm just gonna take my brush and chip it off a little bit. Oh God. So when it's fresh, when mascara is fresh, you can smear it. Just give it a second. Okay, so I'm going to take that Merlot again, and I'm just going to very gently tap in the area I already have. And I'm just making it a little bit darker. And I love my little compactors right here. And that's it. I have one eye droops more than the other, so I kind of have to like look at my eyes and make sure they're even. I think I'm looking okay. I always feel like maybe I need to go a little higher. Well, and since we are kind of going day to day, let me up that up just a little bit over there. Remember, your eyes are sisters, not twins. They get close enough, close enough for jazz kind of thing. Okay, so that I think is a really pretty day look. So I bumped it up a little bit. You can always go a little bit softer with that Merlot. Now, and these are the little brushes. So I'm going to show you how to do underneath the eye. If you have one in your compact and you have your little compact, I'm just going to go straight in, and I'm getting it on just the very tip. And I'm going to definitely need this. And I'm going right there. You might need a few passes because it's eyeshadow, but that's the only thing that's going to be my lower lid is eyeshadow. Okay, so there you go. So now we're matching the other. So if you had that, you can just use this. Now I have one of these little brushes. It's an older one, but it's that little, so there we go. It's easier on my eye. So you can see that pointy tip. I am going to come back with that. I'm also going to show y'all with some eyeliner real quick too. And I am just following the line of my eyeshadow. It's really nice if you have a little bit of water or leftover water in your water bottle and you're doing your makeup in your car. Get the tip of your brush wet, and that really kind of helps your eyeshadow stick a little bit more. So I'm literally just doing little dashes along, sorry, hopefully I'm not covering that up, the base of my eyelashes. And so I have a little bit of a wing tip. You're gonna follow, when you do your wing, you follow the bottom lid line. You're following this line, you're not following the top line. You're following this line up. So that's this line from here to here is along the basis of where I did my wingtip, okay? Okay, let's see. Thinking pretty dramatic. I'm liking it a lot. Now, if you did have your whole makeup bag with you and more than just your little handy dandy compact, you can come with our waterproof mascara. Oh, sorry, that's not what I meant. Eyeliner. Either or. And if you get a little fallout, very gently, just gently tap that out. Now, because I did a nice job with that Merlot, I am just going to come back with my black waterproof mascara. Oh, eyeliner. I swear, y'all. And I'm just going to do it right there. I'm just going to do it on those ends. So now you can see it with actually a black eyeliner and without, and with just the Merlot. So I wanted to show you all that. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of blend them in. You can always come back with a little bit of Merlot and tap along the base of your lashes to kind of blend those in together. So that's a really good little tip there. Just making sure. Gotta make sure we're even. Even is good. Even is good. Okay, so there is my day look. Now, this also comes with Rosewood, which is one of my favorite lipsticks ever. It's just a beautiful natural color. So I'm putting Rosewood on. It's also a semi-shine, so it has a little bit more moisture than the semi-mattes, which I am a fan of because I have dry lips. So there you go. I mean, that's about 11 minutes. I did one half done, but you can easily step that up. So once your eyes were already done, like, you're just gonna add a little bit more Merlot and bump up that look already. If you didn't have eyeliner, you can always add that with either the Merlot eyeshadow, or you can have your eyeliner with you. Now, if you want to bump it up even more, I'm going to go and use our new semi-matte lipstick that is called Very Famous. And I'm just going to put on top. And that just bumped it up to even more of an evening look. So, love all those shades. Very easy to do. Loved the tutorial. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you're able to go home and just practice and try this out. Just realize, like, you can sit there and play however you want to play with, and it's okay. Like, just have some fun with color. If you don't like it, we can always take it off, but it's really fun, and I hope you liked the green eye look.